Every time when I talk about the war, I start to cry all the time. I hope I can work with my people to get better life for their future. That's what my dream. I was born in a very rural area called Tampung village. My childhood, I'm the farmer kids. So I have seven siblings that I'm the number 4 in the family. I used to tell my mom, my parents, well, I don't think I can be a farmer forever because it's very hard. You grow up as a farmer kid, you had to be farmer. They said, what are you gonna do? Then I went to train a little bit for become a teacher. Then I taught in my village. Oh, I like it because that's my goal. Before the war, I don't lie to the royals government. The royal system, power on their family. I want to hate the corruption. Then I decide to stop teaching. I went to the jungle. I joined with the Khmer Rouge. I hope that the Khmer Rouge want to work to become democratic. That's what my hope. But somehow it's wrong.
When the Khmer Rouge marched victoriously into Phnom Penh, no one knew how they would rule Cambodia. In time, bits of information emerged, stories of terror and death.
Well, every family I knew, it's all affected by the war. Almost half of them have been killed. The Khmer Rouge separate the children, the father and the mothers, all those to work in the field separately. And it's very hard working from sunrise to sunset. Sometimes they're working at night too. Then it minimum for the food. That is no string to work at all. But if you don't work, you said you are against the Khmer Rouge rule. Then they accuse you as the enemy, or they kill you. Then they kill it in front of you. It's your wife, they kill in front of you, your husband in front of the children. If you cry, they're gonna kill you too.
After the war, the system, the school system, and every system were very hard to set it again, very hard.
តាមយោបល់របស់ខ្ញុំជាតំណាងឲ្យប្រជាពលរដ្ឋគេហៅថាការរៀនសូត្រជាអតិភិបចម្បងសម្រាប់មនុស្សយើងគ្រប់គ្នាការរៀនសូត្របានចេះដេញធ្វើឲ្យកាត់បន្ថយភាពក្រីក្រមួយចំនួនក្នុងជីវិតរបស់សិស្សផ្ទាល់ឬក៏លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូ
In Cambodia, you had to pay to go to learn all the skill. The poor farmer kid, they don't have any money to pay for the school, and they don't have any choice even. They had to stay on the farm, they had to go to work in the factory. My plan was to work with the education somehow.
My name is Ivan. ចូលចិត្តព្រោះរស់នៅតាំងពីយូរតាំងពីតូច
Before no school near the village, if you want to go to send the child to the school, so far, very difficult.
គេថាជាឪពុកលើកទី2បាទគាត់ធ្វើជាកន្លែងសាលាដើម្បីឲ្យកូនសិស្ស
សប្បាយរមមួយសាលាយើងមានមិត្តភ័ក្តិច្រើនហើយបានរៀនជុំលោកគ្រូណាចាប់ទៅសាលារៀនហើយចា
ចាសង្ឃឹមឯងលោកគ្រូសង្ឃឹម 100% ឃឹមចៅនេះ 100% ហើយតាមដែលរៀននេះណារៀនជប់តាតាំងតាពីដល់ថ្នាក់ទី1ដល់ទី6នេះតាលេខ1ចាល្អគេបានទៅសើរាល់ឆ្នាំ
What I joined in the Khmer Rouge, it is not killing. I went to very high training in the Khmer Rouge system, and I know what's gonna be happen if they took over. Then I had to find a way to escape it. They're not happy. They really hate me because I command like almost 300 troops in the Khmer Rouge. I think that might be determined to kill me. That I ran to join in with the Lono troops that's supported by the United States at the time. I go there because I know the high commander in that there. It related to my uncle. It's not very long, like 4 or 5 months, then the Khmer Rouge took over the country. Then at that time, I told my uncle, said, I cannot stay in the country anymore because I know what the Khmer Rouge gonna do to me. Then he didn't believe me. Okay, you don't believe me, and I need to leave you. 3 days after I left, the Khmer Rouge came, and 1 or 2 nights they killed all of them. Yep, they killed all of them. At that time, then I left him, then I went to the Thai border. Then they arrest me. They said they had to put me in jail because if you cross the border, you had to be punished by the Thai law. they punished me 150 years in jail. I really scared. I wondering about what? That's 150 years. Okay, whatever, 50 or 100 or 150 years. What can you do? It's gone, right? Then when they put me in jail, then I said, well, I cannot do anything. Then somehow a lot of the Khmer people escape out from the Khmer Rouge regime. Then more and more, then they called me back to the court. Then they said, no, we cannot put you in the jail anymore because right now a lot of the Khmer people came to Thai country. At that time, there is the UN team or those kind of things. They build a camp in Thailand. Then they want me to live there. I speak a little bit Thai, there's a little bit English. Then they want me to have to work with the American ambassador or American agencies to help the Cambodian people. I get all the information when I interview the people escape to camp in Thailand. A lot of people when you ask one troop, how many people you has been escaped together? Oh, we came about 31, 40. Then they reach to the camp sometimes 5, sometimes 2. All has been killed on the way. Either killed by the mine or by the Khmer Rouge troops surrounding. What can I do? The Khmer Rouge looking for me. If they see me anywhere, they kill me anyway. When you away from the family, you have been in the fight for many years. You really don't see any future. I just want to fight back. I was forming a small guerrilla group, the jungle troop. I had about around 160 soldiers under my control. We had a gun, we go in this village, that village. Then I tried to give the people information about, say, here, we had a troop in the Thai border there. If you want to join with us, then come. I be able to get a lot of information to the village people to save life, maybe a couple thousand. We fight more. The one we try to fight back is not working. I need to stop.
Cambodians in refugee camps in Thailand will soon be residents of places like California, Minnesota, or Virginia.
If you want to go to the France or to United States, you just put your name in there.
They will have been finally screened and accepted and are now being taught what to expect in a totally different way of life.
Then I decide I want to go to United States. They asking me about where you want to live in the United States. I said, I don't know anywhere in the United States because I don't know what is United States is. I end up in Wisconsin in a village called Khmer Rouge. The day I came is November 14th. So then all the leaves gone, the leaves on the trees all gone. Then I didn't ask anybody at all. I said wondering about, what is it, this country, the tree has no leaves or what? That is really strange. I spoke very little English. I had 2 kids at that time. My wife was stay home with the kid. In 2 weeks, I got a job working in a factory, making all the furniture in 2 weeks. Later on, about 4 or 5 months, I be able to go to English at the second language center, learning all those kind of things. Then I try to attend this like at night, all every day, pretty much.
First, Sarith and I were friends in America because I am a psychologist and I study the illnesses of the mind. And Sarith helped me start treating Khmer people.
How old?
I am only 78. But lucky, I'm still walking around.
I might write just about maybe, I'm not really sure, maybe 1998 or 99.
We're like brothers. We see the world the same way.
Good? Good. Yeah. Bad?
No.
I love the two of them. It's so much fun to watch them. You hear them talk, and it's just so rapid fire. I know my father has described Sarith as his best friend.
Okay.
We did this one fine, then we collapsed this one.
Yeah, nice. What kind of mushroom you call them? Those are good mushrooms. I got a direct commission as an officer because I had a master's degree in psychology. And then was placed in Germany, and after 2 years in Germany, I was placed in Vietnam. One of the American vets said, he said, when I got off the plane at Tan Son Nhut, I turned around and tried to get back on it. He said I could smell the shit burners out there, I could see all the helicopters, and I realized this was fucked. Here we are in this little bitty country to accomplish our own aims, and it's going to be ruinous for them, and that was clearly what it was. But I never faced hard combat. I never had PTSD from exposure to things. But hearing story after story after story, that does affect you. And it does give you a kind of sympathy for people that you can't get from reading a book.
He did a lot of work with Vietnam vets. He was very passionate about that.
You realize how utterly devastating war is, and the damage is done for generations. And it's deep and it's broad, and we're all in a kind of denial about the horrors that people experience.
Rogers, he want to set up the Cambodian group, all the veteran group in the medicine, to help the people to sell in a new life to get better for their children or family or those kind of things.
I wanted to do a little something on the other side. When you see all this evil shit going down, it just made me want to do something against that evil. Cambodians were in my specialty, PTSD. One of the reasons I chose to work with them is that I just knew that they weren't getting services. I worked in a mental health center. I knew how mental health services worked in the population.
From my perspective, that just came out of the blue. You know, that he would then get so involved in, you know, a refugee group.
It takes 3, 4, 5 years typically for somebody who's been through a Holocaust to recover. And this isn't just here. This is in other treatment centers for Cambodians and treatment centers for Holocaust survivors of World War II. And people improve, but they don't entirely heal. The woman, she had 4 kids. Her kids really loved her. But she was so ridden with terrible memories that she couldn't really work with her kids and set up a good life, and she really was disabled. She reported an experience about they were all slaves. People were starving because there wasn't enough food, and they just, if you couldn't work, they'd kill you, and so it was just this horrible experience, a hellish outcome no matter what. And in the course of that, they came upon an open grave. And the Khmer Rouge forced them to walk across the bodies in that open grave. And she's got this memory of her shifting weight, of putting her foot down and feeling the squishy feel of the bodies that she was walking on. And this is something that she can't let go of it. That's the kind of detail that when you interview people, you see that they've gone through. When I first met Sarith, he was up every day about 2 a.m. He would be woken up by a trauma dream. I knew he had some form of PTSD.
If we believe in soul, for example, for 15 years, when I dream my soul in Cambodia, fighting or running away from the enemy, I never had a funny dream at all. That's how affect into the brain.
And those nightmares, you know, they wake you up, your heart's pounding, you're in fight. You don't go back to sleep.
Then at that time, then I still continue to go to school for the bachelor degree in political science. The whole time I has been helping the Khmer family in medicine. I joined in a lot at the Cambodian group. I was the president of the United Refugee Services in Madison, Wisconsin.
His character was evident right from the beginning. It was from the way people treated him, from the way he analyzed the situation.
I always thinking about my home country. I actually disconnect with all my friends, my relatives in 1972. Nobody know where I am, or I never knew anything until I went back from United States to Cambodia in 1994. I really afraid very little information get out from Cambodia at that time. When I came to Phnom Penh, I broadcast to the radio to look for my family. I said, this is my name, I was born in this village, I had this family name, and then my family came one by one to see me. My family almost not not half, less than half are gone during the war. Usually I don't want to talk a lot. Now I get better. Before, when I try to talk, I cry.
Good này nè, để bé kia bạn bên đây kia ruột cái slap tên good là lức bạn al mố vĩnh cái bạn một chu bữa trưa là nó rồi ăn kia rồi hốt một giờ sắp ngày này mà bạn biết bạn đấy mịt phía bạn rồi bạn một chu kia.
We are born in the same village. We know each other since we like 4 or 5 years old. Yep. We are the neighborhood friends. I think he maybe was a monk for many years. He has been teaching like 1,000 people in that area for the meditation.
อันนี้คือยอมย้ายโดยการปิดตัวคือครบแต่เนี้ยน้องเนี่ยปีโนก็มาเพื่อเรียนจุ่มกันเนี่ยแต่ยังบ่เมียนเติบยังเต้าแต่ถือบอนถือเตียนรายการเด็ดถือนี้โจลน้องการถือเตียนเลย
Then I went to Kapol Elementary School to see how the school is. Then I saw the one school that's really poor. The student came to school then with all the uniform, with all the torn clothes and no flip-flop, no nothing, all this kind of thing. That time very sad. I thinking about, okay, in my small budget, I can provide the uniform and the flip-flop to this school. Next year I came back again, Rogers privately support me couple hundreds, then a couple years, then I have been doing that.
One of the things I realized is how important it is for these kids to have somebody to believe in them and support them and want to help them. Because if you're 7th of 8 children in a poor farm family, you don't get much of anything.
បាទមានការធ្វើជាប្រធានភូមិនេះគឺជួបការវិបាកបញ្ហាលំបាកទី1ប្រជាប្រដ្ឋរបស់យើង
ការរស់នៅប្រជាជននៅក្នុងភូមិវាមានផលលំបាកច្រើនហើយយើងអត់សូវមានពេលទំនេរច្រើនទេដោយសារយើងមានការងារឧទាហរណ៍យើងទៅដាំដំឡូងការងារស្រែចម្ការសម្រាប់សាលានៅខាងស្រុកខ្សោយខាងការបណ្ដុះបណ្ដាលខាងអប់រំហើយកន្លែងមានតែសាលារៀនវាមានផលលំបាកដូចមានថ្នល់មនីហុយអីទៅបើសិនជាអត់មានសាលា JP នេះទេខ្ញុំអត់មានលទ្ធភាពក្នុងការរៀនតទេ
This is technical school I has been set it up is for the poor farmer kids. It's zero pay.
The students from the rural, they don't know how to speak English and they don't know how to use the computer. All the enterprise or hotel or some job, they need the people who can speak English and can use computer. It's difficult to find a job. Yes.
This answer the question. Please, number A, question number A. These conversations take place. Yeah. Complete the table with cast officer said, where are you staying in London? In London.
We give them a chance to study, to live here and study to get the knowledge. Yeah.
នៅទីនេះគឺវាលំបាកសម្រាប់ក្នុងការរៀនសូត្រព្រោះថាត្រូវក្រកពីម៉ោង 4 ព្រោះថានៅផ្ទះអត់ដែរធ្លាប់ក្រកដល់ម៉ោង 4 មើលមេរៀនអីចេះ
In the morning, they all must get up at 4 o'clock to read, to practice their lesson, their English.
ក្រោយពីខ្ញុំរៀនចប់ពីសាលានេះទៅខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំចង់បានជំនាញភាសាអង់គ្លេសព្រោះភាសាអង់គ្លេសគឺជាភាសាមួយដែលគេប្រើទូទៅក្នុងពិភពលោក
In the future, I want to be a policeman because I want to cancel corruption and development country.
In 2002, something like that, the Rajas talked to me about maybe we get more support, we should set up some kind of association. I did and formed the Cambodian School Association with Raja support. And we raised enough money to build one elementary school. We start with that. The year after that, we build another school. The year after that, we build another school. We build another school. Then I decided I had to move to Cambodia to control the school. Come here, we need to do quick. We go to other school.
លោកគ្រូជាមនុស្សម្នាក់ដែលគិតធ្វើបន់នៅអ្វីដែលយើងបានឃើញផ្ទាល់ហើយមួយទៀតគាត់ជាមនុស្សម្នាក់ដែលគិតលះបង់តិចដីកំណាញ់ក្នុងខ្លួនមកគាត់មកជួយដល់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋដែលគិតខ្វះខាតដែលជួបការលំបាក
Something wrong to the bike. We need
Now he can do his true love of his life, which is helping Cambodia. 250.
250 for what? Let me see. What I mean like that component of yeah.
Sarith is the charismatic leader that gives them, this is the goal, we want a school, we want to do this.
Let's start with how many teachers.
Everybody sees this path that Sarith lays out of cooperating to make life better. I started going to Cambodia in the 90s, and I went every year for many years.
Very fun. I had very fun with Rajat.
I want to make sure that I appreciate this time with my father, since, you know, I don't know that he'll be able to come back to Cambodia. This could very well be the last trip. The last couple of years have been kind of hard, as he's had, you know, some very serious health issues, and so to get to come here together is such a gift. This is, you know, what he's most proud of, and so to get to share that with him is very profound. I'm very lucky for that too.
My health was failing a little bit. It would have been hard for me to manage the trip on my own. And I could see that he wanted to give me this gift. And so he offered to come with me, I think, out of just wanting me to have a last shot at going to Cambodia. Well, it was great. It was great. I kind of had a sense that it might be the last one, so. The diagnosis is lymphoma, and this is a form of cancer, I guess, but it's the kind that you don't ever recover from. We're in it as long as we can help these kids.
This is my property, my family property from here up to the house over there. Then when I asked the village for the land to build a school, then they don't have the land, and I really discussed with my family. Then I got some can be agree from my family, then split the land here in half for the school.
Got it.
And I would like to build a school in my hometown. Culturally, when in Cambodia, when you build something for the community, you need to do like a big celebration for the whole village. Then you cut the ribbon, all those kind of things. Then we invite all the village people, include other some important people from the mayor or the chief or the district, all those kind of things to come together. Couple hundred people came, a very big celebration.
And he came back to the village and everybody gave him the respect because his local boy made good and then didn't forget where he came from.
It's special for me in my hometown. Really touched in my heart. After I support the elementary school for many years, then I'm looking back. Now we have 7 schools all told.
It took me a long time to realize what poverty really means. Kind of, and it means there's so little hope. So it's nice to be able to come in there and give legitimate hope to people.
Hôm nay mình chẳng thôi chứ kêu bằng riêng đa chấm nàn mà nè miền tây khô cảnh chả muối bẹ con đào plau đặt lệch mục lệch còi nâng bang ôn nhiệt sân đan kế có anh đàn đông propuan riêng.
After the war, then I tried to understand a little bit the war. I hope I can work with my people to get better life for their future and their long life for their children or grandchildren. Sometimes I'm thinking beyond my dream. But somehow the dream has came true.